Hello and welcome to Love Anything Art. I have a really fun and super easy project for you today using clay, silver leaf, and stencils I found online, along with some alcohol inks and chalk pastels. Links for the project will be in the box below. I'll be using translucent clay for this project. Condition and roll clay out into a flat pancake. I've made 2 of these. Cut them into a rectangular shape. These are the fall colors I've chosen for my chalk pastels, and these for the alcohol inks. I'm using the same color scheme for the inks as I am for the pastels. So, green and green, red and red, brown and brown. Shake your inks well before use. Because chalk pastels can be messy, I'm going to use this small ceramic tile and try and contain all of the fun. Shave small piles of chalk onto the tile. I'm starting with the light color and working my way to the darker colors. Again, I've started with the lightest color and working towards the darkest color. I'll scoop up small piles of chalk and dust it onto the clay into a small pile. Blend the chalk into the clay. Once done, pick up the clay and dust it off to get rid of the excess powders. Gently pat the remaining powders into the clay. I do want to talk about the stencil selections before I get too far into the project. You'll want to pick stencils that have small openings versus larger ones. Here are some samples of ones you don't want to use. And here are some that I would recommend. And even one like this would work too. Place small drops of ink on a gloved hand and dab it onto the clay. Between each color, you can wipe off the ink before starting a new one. Continue adding inks until all of the clay is covered. Then set it aside until it dries. And I do want to show you some of the pretty colors I got in my new ink set. It's a 25 set of colors, and each of them comes individually wrapped in plastic, which is probably good because 2 of them did leak. But I just wanted to show you them really fast. I thought they were really cool, and I'm excited to use these. And these are the 2 side by side. I do think the inks are a bit more vibrant, but both are very, very pretty. Place the stencil on one of the pieces of clay. Try and press it into place before rolling it so that it doesn't move around on you. Gently roll until it sticks. Be sure to roll in different directions. Once the clay starts coming up through the stencil, you'll know you are ready for the next step. Use a tissue blade to scrape off the excess clay coming up through the stencil. Remove the stencil carefully, peeling it away gently. Just be sure to clean the stencil off between uses, and then you can use some rubbing alcohol at the end of your party session to clean off all of the ookie gookies that might still be stuck on there. And do the same with the other piece of clay. You'll need a large piece of silver leaf. Place it over the stenciled clay. Gently press it into place with your fingers and the palms of your hand. You can also use a roller to get it to stick into place if it's coming up. Use your finger to rub away all of the excess silver leaf. These are 2 examples of the mess up I did the first time I tried this. On this one, I did the silver leaf first and then tried using alcohol ink and pastels, but the colors bled through because the silver leaf did not create a barrier between the 2 sections of clay. I'm using a mold to make my shapes, but you can just cut them out if you want. I'm pressing the clay gently into the mold just to get an indentation around the rim of it. Cut away the excess clay. Press the clay into the mold. Cut away excess clay. Tuck in the sides where the excess clay is. Use some scrap pieces of clay that we cut away earlier. Once the mold is full, be sure that the back is smooth and even. And then pop it out of the mold. For the top part of my earrings, where the backing will attach, I've cut out 2 circles and attached them together. and smoothed out the sides. I'll need to make 2 of these for each pair of earrings. Pre-poke the eye hook hole and add in the eye hook. And these ones are made from the alcohol ink. I will bake, resin, and assemble my pieces. I love fall and I am in love with these. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I hope you try it out for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!